Last week I talked about the Waterloo and Guelph Premium and how expensive these two cities are to purchase a detached property in compared to Kitchener and Cambridge. This week I'm going to turn that all on its head. I'm going to give you the three most affordable neighborhoods in each of the Tri-Cities starting right now. This is KW Real Estate News and Views for the week of March 2nd. Yes, March. Spring, my friends, is just around the corner. Trust me. Day of filming. It's sunny, it's beautiful, and I'm certainly happy to see that days are getting longer. Anyways, let's get down to business. Affordability. One thing I did for this video, just like I did with the last one, I don't want the whole condo thing muddying the waters. Most people want to live in a detached property. It's the bulk of the sales. So that's what I focused on for today's video, really to give you a apples to apples measure as opposed to an apples to orange measure. So we're going to start off with Cambridge first. Cambridge, as I mentioned in my last video, it represents the biggest bang for your buck if you're looking at purchasing a detached property. So the most affordable neighborhood in Cambridge right now, all three of them are actually in Galt, but we're talking about Galt Core and Wellington. Right now you can purchase a detached property in that neighborhood right for around $579,000 for 2025 prices. This is the core to the east side of the Grand River in downtown Galt. So right there in, the civic center of downtown Galt. Your next most affordable neighborhood. This is Elgin Park and Coronation. Now this neighborhood is what anybody in Cambridge calls the Delta. So that's where you've got Highway 8 running like that, and you've got 24 coming down. It makes a little triangle. And the Delta, as I remember, there was a Tim Hortons right on the corner of it, and that was the Delta. Anyways, those neighborhoods, you can pick up a detached in Elgin Park Coronation for an average price of $634,000. Last neighborhood. This is Alison Park and Eastview North. So this neighborhood is kind of bounded by where Beverly is, Clyde Road, and then Franklin. So it's a chunk to the south, and an average detached in Alison Park and Eastview comes in at $653,000. Now, one thing I should mention, crime. I'm going to talk about crime for all three cities. I've got a crime report on my website that uses data from the Waterloo Regional Police's public database. They've got about 1,000 different types of crime on there. I picked 9 types that I thought was really important for homeowners, would-be buyers, sellers. They want to know the neighborhoods you're living in. So one thing about my crime report, I've got a great map of Kitchener and Waterloo. I don't have a direct correlation for the neighborhoods on that map, so I thought I'd do a little bit of groundwork for you. If you want to download my crime report and take a look at it, when you're looking for these particular neighborhoods I just mentioned, the police patrol zones that are for those neighborhoods is South 1, South 4, and South 5. Anyways, last thing too, make sure you check out my listings page. I've got a map tool that will take you exactly to these neighborhoods. If you're looking for value, you can go there today and see what's for sale. Now, moving on to Kitchener. Kitchener, of course, as I said in my last video, slightly more expensive than Cambridge, in the middle of the three cities we're talking about today. So for Kitchener, your most affordable neighborhoods, very much like we just had with Cambridge, it's in the downtown core. So this chunk, southward, that runs just south of Victoria, bounded by King Street on the west side. So we're talking the southward there. We're talking the Mill Cortland neighborhood. That goes down to Southdale. Southdale's at the bottom where Ottawa and Homer Watson is. And then slightly further to the east and south, the Rockway neighborhood. That's your most affordable neighborhood right now to buy in Kitchener. Average price there is $653,000. Our next most affordable neighborhood in Kitchener, this is the Fairview Kingsdale neighborhood. This is the neighborhood just to the north of Fairway Rd by the Fairview Mall. So right now in Fairview Kingsdale, average price you can pick up a detached for is $673,000. That's again based on 2025 values. Lastly, I'm going to talk about Victoria Hills. Victoria Hills was your number 3 spot. It came in at $675,000. Victoria Hills is bounded by the tracks that run along out of the city, Highland Road at the bottom, Belmont to the east, and then Fischer Hallman to the west. So as I said, $675,000 as well. Now, police patrol zones, if you want to check that out. On my crime report, I've got a map for Kitchener-Waterloo, so they're a lot easier to look up, but it's a very crowded map with neighborhoods and patrol zones all over the place. So I'll just tell you right now, we're looking at Central 1, 3, and 4 for these particular neighborhoods I'm talking about. As I said, the crime report's an amazing tool. One other thing though, I've got my Kitchener and Waterloo neighborhoods pages. So if you want to check out these neighborhoods in detail, I'll put a link up for my neighborhoods pages. I've got videos, I've got maps, I've got grocery stores, I've got listings, I've got the schools you go to, I've got things you can go and do. Anyways, that's all there. I'm going to put links up for that too, so you can check out those neighborhoods yourself. Lastly, I want to finish up with Waterloo. And Waterloo, as I mentioned in my last video, it's the more expensive of the three cities, but we're after value today. That's what this is all about. So our cheapest neighborhood in Waterloo, and this has been consistent for a long time, this is your Lakeshore neighborhood. Just to the south of Northfield and to the east of Westmount, where Westmount turns into Northfield. It's that chunk right there. So that's Lakeshore Parkdale. Average price in there right now, $770,000. One section of it's quite poor, like Parkdale, parts of that are very poor, and then the rest of it's just regular single-family homes. Anyways, it's a decent neighborhood. I've got buyers there that live there. Nothing wrong with it at all. You're looking for bang for your buck, definitely want to take a look at Lakeshore. Our next neighborhood, this is Glenridge and Lincoln Heights. So this is that chunk where University runs along, and you've got Herb Street at the bottom, you've got the Expressway, you've got King Street. So Glenridge is to the north of University, and Lincoln Heights is to the south, and comes up on Weber and King. So those two strips in there. Right now, if you're looking at buying in Glenridge or Lincoln Heights, you're looking at an average price of $797,000. Lastly, I'm going to finish up with Uptown Waterloo, but on the east side of King, not the west. So this neighborhood, it goes all the way out to almost Lancaster, like Bright Up Bush in there, where the border between Kitchener and Waterloo is. So you've got quite a range from century homes all the way out to stuff in the 1950s, 1960s. Average price there, a little higher, $814,000. Now, police patrol zones, again, I've got that actually in my crime report, but if you're looking and it's hard to see, it's North 4, North 6, North 7, North 8. Anyways, as I said, I'll put a link up. I've got the crime report on my website. If you want a copy, shoot me an email. Be happy to send it off to you. Like Kitchener, I've got my neighborhoods pages for Waterloo. I've got them all. Kitchener, Waterloo, all 59 neighborhoods. I've got a video for each neighborhood, maps, things to do, grocery stores, schools, what the properties look like, ages, it's all there. I'm going to put links up at the end. Anyways, I hope you found this video useful. It's got a ton of great information if you're a value buyer. Please, if you like this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching, and have yourself a phenomenal day.